Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's Strong and Steady here at Coco. My name's Jen. Thanks for joining me. All right, let's extend our arms out from our side and start warming up our upper body. Slowly moving our arms into circles, staying soft in the shoulders and neck, opening through the chest, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Change directions of your circles. Now feel your shoulder blades rising up and down on your back. Good. Bring your arms to stillness at your sides. Let's do some back strokes. Nicely done. All right, let's switch to the other leg. Hope everyone's feeling well today. I'm a little sore after my workout yesterday, so I'm enjoying this stretch, feeling a little tight in my chest. All right, bring your arms to your side, slowly swing them back and forth. Don't bring too much ferocity into this. Try to be relaxed and comfortable as you swing open and overlap your arms. All right, arms back to your sides. Hands on your hips, elbows back. Stand at a neutral spine, soft bend in the knees, and melt forward into your hinge. Hinging through the hips, lowering the shoulders, trying to get them parallel to your hips as you're able. All right, good. You want to continue this until you feel really loosened up in the hamstrings and glutes, and then we can take it into a body weight squat. So arms extended, weight in your heels, sink your tailbone, and press through your heels to rise. Weight even in both heels. Good. Use that breath to engage your core. All right, nicely done. For today's workout, you're going to need dumbbells and a chair, and I will run the timer. So let me get my timer set. We're going to do ladders, and we're going to focus first on a cardio ladder. So we're going to go down and all the way back up the ladder. Okay. All right. So we're starting with 60 seconds, working ourselves all the way down to 10 seconds. Then we get a minute in between, and then we go all the way back up. So for 60 seconds, we're going to do a lateral shuffle, squat, lateral shuffle, and squat. Making sure when we laterally shuffle, we pull from the heels to activate our deep glute muscles. Then we'll use our chair. We'll go right into this. We're going to do side kicks. So with the chair or without the chair, we're kicking. We'll stay focused on 25 seconds on each leg, using the chair for support, or without if you can, pulling knee up and snapping the heel, and then switch to the other side. For 40 seconds, we'll do step jacks. So it's like jumping jacks, just a little bit less in the joints. Then we'll go into standing oblique crunches, focusing on obliques, and again, those deep gluteal muscles. Skaters, I've got a lot of lateral stuff going today. Skaters, and then high knees. Okay, all things we know and we're great at doing. Okay, so for 60 seconds, get my timer set. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, set the timer on my watch instead. All right, ready, steady, lateral shuffle squat, and go for a minute. Shuffle, shuffle, and squat. Good. Step, step, squat. And we don't want to rise up and down as we step. Smoothly gliding laterally. So if you imagine that your hands were open and you had a tray of soup, there, now we get that nice tension in our quads, as well as our glutes. Squat, step, step. Making sure that you have your center of gravity centered over your hips, going down evenly on both legs, heels. Okay, that's our minute. All right, now side kicks. Grab the chair as you need it. Ready? 3, 2, and 1 for 25 seconds. Try to maintain a neutral spine. Good, obliques. All right, switch to the other side of the chair. Ready, and go. 50 seconds. Nice and stable on one leg. Press through that chair to help you maintain nice posture. Almost done. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, now I'm moving the chair. We have step jacks. Ready, steady, and go. And of course, you can do jumping jacks as you're able. Good, arms running parallel to your ears. Good. Ten more seconds. 5, 3, 1. Okay, gather yourself. Standing oblique crunch in 3, 2, and 1. Crunch and crunch. Good. And I'm alternating. Slow yourself down so you can figure out your body's rhythm and you can maintain a good center of gravity. Nice job. Coming up will be skaters. And time. All right. We have skaters for 20 seconds. Find your range. Ready? Take your step and go. Step and back. And then we'll go right into the high march with no rest, okay? Good, 5 more seconds. Good, and high march. Good, you use that breath, relax the tension. Feel it just cascading off of you. And time. All right, good. Nice warm up. Now we're gonna build up. All right, so we have a moment so you can get a drink of water if you need it. Okay. All right. Ready? High knees for 10 seconds and go. High knees. Nice march, arms pumping, shoulders back, chest lifted. And then we'll go into skaters. So I'm gonna mosey over to one side and go. Targeting the glutes. Think about what your hips are doing here, guys. Pushing off that glute, bounce. You're not really bounce, but you can feel that stretch and contract. Good, okay, time. Now we have standing oblique crunch. Palms to your ears for 30. Let's go. Stay with the tempo that you can do meaningfully. Contracting through your oblique, knee to elbow, single leg balance, all these great things that we're getting better at doing. Good, and time. Okay, let's get our chair. Side kicks. Inhale through the chest, exhale out the mouth. Side kicks, begin. Good. Oblique activation. Good. Those legs getting tired? It's harder the second time through. All right, switch sides. Ready, steady, and go. Then we have lateral shuffle with a squat to end it. Oh, we missed step jacks, you're right. Goodness, we'll squeeze in step jacks for 40 after this. Well, that's a weird ladder, Jen. All right, time. Okay, step jacks are gonna feel good for 40. Ready, and go. There we go. Good. Work on your breath work, in through the nose, out through the mouth. We don't want our back to be arching. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's clear our space. Lateral shuffle squat. All right, get back down. Shuffle, shuffle, squats. 60 seconds here. Squat. So you don't want your knees to come together. Heel, heel, and sit. Heel, heel, sit. Your imaginary platter of soup. Squat. Now make sure heels into your squat. As you get tired, all your habits jump out. Your knees, your quads might try to jump in and do this work. Heels. And done. All right, nicely done. All right, good cardio warm up. Hopefully you're feeling an increase in your heart rate right now. Now we're gonna go on to the lower body movements. So we're gonna come back to the chair, but I moved it out of the way for just a second here. Split stance, dumbbells on either side, hinge, and press with that forward heel. So we'll go 30 seconds and then switch legs. Right, then we have chair lunges. So if you're able to do this without a chair, please do so. But if not, the chair's our friend. It drives activation, okay? So get it on the edge of your chair, the hand, all right? And you're gonna step back, trying to get fully into a half kneel, and then activate and press up, keeping your core neutral, your glutes engaged, pressing from the front heel, squeezing the butt before you come up and press up. Okay, chair lunges, one leg, then the other. Then we have dumbbell squats. Then we'll use our chair again for step back burpees. We'll use our chair again for calf raises, or not if you prefer to go without. And then we'll end with sumo squats, heels in, toes out, and we'll pulse for the last 10 seconds. Okay, you got it. All right, excellent. So chair at the ready. All right, reach for your dumbbells. All right, you ready? We have dumbbell split stance hinges. Ready, steady, and go. Hinge. Neutral spine. Focus on the body weight in the front heel. You want a stable spine to press up, not a rounded spine. Okay, switch legs. All right, ready? Hinge into the heel and press. Good, keep your shoulder blades drawn together as you melt forward. Exhale, use your transverse to press up. Last one here. Okay, dumbbells down. Chair lunges. Okay, so chair is off to the side. My left hand is down, left foot down. I'm gonna step back, reverse lunge. Ready, go. Step back, squeeze my glutes, press up. We're working on proper glute activation. So front heel is pushing, rear glute is squeezing. Exhale and rise. Exhale, squeeze and rise. Okay, let's move the chair to the other side. Reverse lunge, ready? Step back. Good, front heel. Step back. So my right hand is on the chair. I'm poking myself in the butt with the left hand, trying to get that glute working, right? That's the one you want to activate to help drive up, not just the front leg. Back leg has a job to do as well. Okay, good. Chair off to the side. Reach for your dumbbells. Now we're gonna do dumbbell squats for 40 seconds. Okay, ready, steady, and go. Heels and press. Drive that belly button up. Exhale as you press to the ceiling. Quality over quantity, maintain good form. Good, your center of gravity should be in your fanny as you squat, press, squat, and press. Good, okay, dumbbells down. Now we're gonna do step back burpees. All right, so no crazy jumping. We're gonna start off really close to our chair. We have 30 seconds of this, is that right? 30 seconds close to our chair, grasping either side. Ready, step back into high plank, back and front and up. Open the hips and up. Good. High plank, step forward. Okay, now think about alternating which leg you're moving first. One more. And up. All right, now use that same chair for your calf raises for 20 seconds. Hands on the chair as necessary. Inhale and raise. Feel your foot rocking down and rocking up. As high as you can. Okay, and the last one, we're gonna do a sumo squat for 10-second pulse. Ready and go. Pulse, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta slow down my time. 9, 9, 10. Okay, nicely done. All encompassing today, all areas. All right, get a drink and we'll climb back up the ladder. All right, you ready? We're starting with the sumo squat pulses and then the calf raises, step back burpees, and so on. All right, so toes out, heels in, legs wide, hands at your chest for balance, belly button in, and let's go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we have our calf raises ready for 20. Lift and down. So I often work with people on their calf muscles and well, on all stuff, but it's surprising that we are really dominant in our calf muscles as well. If you tried single leg calf raises, you probably find you're much better on one side than you are the other. All right, step back burpees. Okay, ready, stand close, grasp the handles, steady, and go. Step back and forward and up. So you're exhaling to maintain this nice plank that we're working on, right? Exhale, solid from armpit to hip. Okay, now I'm switching which foot is stepping back first. Good. Take it at your pace. One more. All right, nice work. Okay, now we're gonna reach for our dumbbells. For squats, I know not much resting here for these transitions. Inhale, exhale, inhale, up. Inhale, squat. Good. All right, we have these for 40 seconds. Okay, don't let your top, your thoracic spine be tired. All right, the muscles on your back, by your shoulders, still need to help keep your neutral as you're squatting down. Good, we got 10 more seconds. You're doing great. 5, and 1. Okay, now we have chair lunges. All right, so reaching for our chair. All right, ready? We have 50 seconds here, 25 on each side. Step back, squeeze the glute, and up. So my left hand's on the chair, my right hand is squeezing, poking my right glute. That leg is stepping back. That's the one I want to feel is activating as I press up. I'm doing one more. All right, and then I'm switching the chair. All right, ready? Okay, right hand down, left fingers poking my left glute, reminding her of her work. Sometimes it's easier to activate a muscle when we give it a poke, because then our brain goes there. Last one. All right, nicely done. All right, last round of hinges. So grab the dumbbells. All right, we have 60 seconds out of our split stance. Soft bend in the knee. I've got my left leg forward. Ready? Hinge and press. What am I thinking about? I'm thinking about my neutral spine. My back heel is off of the ground. Most of my body weight is in that front heel. The more you're able to transition that sensation, the more load you get in that foot. Okay, switch. All right, ready, and go. But there's a lot going on here, right? Keeping those shoulders back, keeping your core engaged, breathing as you press up. Good. Pressing through your heel, getting your balance right. Pelvis is stable. We're just hinging, lengthening through our hamstring. All right, feet together. All right, nice job, lower body. Okay, another 30-second break, maybe a minute here to talk about what's next. Now we're in upper body. There are a couple of things that we could do seated, and I'll cue those as we come. We're starting with dumbbell punches though, and I really don't want you to be seated because it might get in the way, your movement, cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut. So really squeezing through that front part of our shoulders and our chest and our core, because we want our pelvis to stay still as we go through this motion for 60 seconds. All right, then we're gonna go into a split stance row to shoulder press. So very mechanized. So we're hinged forward, we row, hinge up and press, hinge, row, hinge, and up, okay? So for the sake of simplicity there, we're gonna try and stay on one leg that whole time. And then the next time as we climb back up, we'll switch legs. Then we have alternating bicep curls. So you can do that seated. Then we have front raise to lateral raise, also can be done seated. Then we have push out to press. So look at all this movements going on in our shoulder joints. Woohoo! And then we have tricep kickbacks. Okay, that's our workout. So let's reach for our dumbbells. All right, for 60 seconds, inhale and exhale. Ready, begin. Cross, cross, uppercut, uppercut. And I like this variation because it definitely targets different angles of the muscles, right? We're all in the front here. Good. We kind of get more the middle shoulder as we cross, cross, and uppercut, uppercut, biceps and front shoulder, chest. Good, we have 25 seconds left. Continue, just adjusting my mask. There we go. Nice work. 5, 3, 1. Okay, now we're going to pick a split stance and stick with it. So I'm going to go right foot forward. We're going to row, hinge, and press, and then all the way back down. Ready for 50 seconds. Hinge, row, hinge, and press. Hinge, row, hinge, and press. Row, hinge, and press. Elbows in, hinge, drop, raise, and press. Good. Elbows in as you hinge and press to the ceiling. Elbows in as you hinge back. Nice work. So those dumbbells are locked into your rib cage as you hinge up and hinge down. All right, feet together. Next is alternating bicep curls. All right, so if you wish, you can sit. Otherwise, soft bend in the knees. Ready, steady, and go. And alternating. So each are moving at the same pace, just in opposition to each other. Good, halfway done. Excellent work. And time. Okay, now I'm changing my weights. Front raise to lateral raise for 30 seconds. Ready? Inhale and exhale. on the next exhale. And front and lateral. Exhale, front, keep everything still. Lateral, we're working for parallel. I know I sometimes go past parallel. Good, try and keep that tension out of your neck and tops of shoulders. We're almost done. Take a rest if you need it. Okay, time. Woo. All right, using those same dumbbells, we have 20 seconds of push out press. Elbows into your chest. Ready? Out, in, up. Out, in, and up. Exhale. There we go. I know this is a lot for the shoulders today. 2 and 1. All right, hinge, tricep kickback, elbows in and go. 2, 3. Squeeze and hold. 2 and 1. All right, nicely done. Okay, we're gonna climb back up the ladder. All right, clear your mind. As you're able, this is where your positive self-talk is kicking in. I feel good. I feel strong. Okay, we have our 10 seconds of tricep kickback dumbbells, suitcase carry, soft bend in the knees, neutral stance. All right, let's hinge. Elbows to rib cage and go. Straighten and bend. 2, 3, 4, with control. 5, 6. Good, okay, now come to standing. And we have the push out to press. Ready, steady, and go. Out, in, and up. Use that breath, sink in that transverse as you press away from your chest. Excellent. Okay, pause. Next is front raise to lateral raise for 30 seconds. Ready, steady, and go. Exhale. Think about your foot in the ground. Calm. Even in the midfoot. Center of gravity is totally centered. Last one, front and lateral. Okay. All right. Bicep curls alternating. All right. This is for 40 seconds. Ready? Begin. Slow pistons pumping. Keeping the elbows locked to your rib cage. Think about controlling it, not just curling coming up, but lengthening going down. Nice work. That is the only joint moving. Your wrists are totally solid. 2 and 1. All right, split stance, row, hinge to press. Okay, so now I have left leg forward. All right, left leg forward, knee bent, hinge. Ready? This is 50 seconds. Go. Pull, hinge, press, hinge, down. Pull, hinge, press, press. Now, as you come out of that hinge, remember it's crucial because now you have load to think about your core, Pressing up the right way. Good. Hinge, row, press, elbows, hinge, press. Good, and then all the way down. All right, nicely done. Okay, in our last round, 60 seconds of dumbbell punches. Ready, steady, and go. Punch, punch, uppercut, uppercut. Good. Good breath work. Staying solid in the shoulders and pelvis. Squeeze, squeeze. All right, don't be tired, or take a rest where you need it. Good, 15 seconds. Five seconds. And done. All right, nicely done. All right, I'm moving my chair out of the way. Actually, I need it to get down to the ground, but I'll get a drink. All right, so chairs here and available. I'm gonna use my left hand coming down, left knee into a half kneel, full kneel, and then crawl my way onto my space. Side. All right, so hip down, left elbow or left hand under armpit down to left elbow, right hand reaches over and helps me lower myself all the way to the ground. All right, nicely done. So we're in our stargazer, gazing up at the knots in the ceiling here at Coco. Letting all that tension and energy calm down just a little bit as you relax and draw focus inward. First to your breath. Relaxing your jawline, softening your ears. Don't grit your teeth. Then lengthening your breath as you draw in through your nose and exhale out your mouth. In through the nose into the chest, out the mouth. Now allow your belly to sink like a stone toward the bottom of a pond. And the bottom of the pond here isn't like your skin on the earth, it's actually your spine where it resides right now. So we're not going to press our spine to the ground. We're just going to let that stone fall down to your spine, down to the ground. And it's going to rest there heavy, pooling at the base of your spine. And then you'll begin with the mental processes supporting the rest of your body setup. So visualize and feel your pelvic floor rise as you exhale up through the center of your legs. Feel it rise to meet your transverse, that deepest layer dropping towards your spine. Pelvic floor rising, transverse dropping, and then it's almost as though it's pulling the plug and closing your rib cage. Good. I hope we have all those elements wrapped not only in your body, but also in your head, in your mind, that you're thinking about all those things as you breathe. And then as we begin our work. So on our next exhale, we're going to float our right leg up in the chair. Feel the weight of your leg as it hangs there over your hip in your right oblique. Then we're going to lower the heel slowly back down to the ground, but imagine that your right oblique is controlling that, lengthening until your heel taps. And then exhale, contract through that right oblique again and draw it back up over your hip. Lengthen as the heel drops. And contract and exhale as you drag it back up. And then lengthen and let the heel come all the way to the ground. All right, then we'll switch to the left leg. So I'm going to keep my right palm down because to aid in that activation, I want to have an active left palm into the ground. Okay, so my right hand is maybe going to sneak over there and palpate into my left oblique. All right, inhale. Exhale into your setup, left oblique activate, drags the dead weight of the left leg up into chair. Here it is, at a right angle over my knee. Exhale, lengthen through that muscle, sink the transverse, stabilize the back, heel taps, and exhale and drag the leg back up into chair again. Continue with that a couple of times, making that weight of your leg subject to your core throughout. So you're not controlling it, your core is, your transverse, your pelvic floor, your oblique. And then lower the leg all the way to the ground with control. Okay, excellent. Now, I'd like to do this with palms down if we can, okay? So we're gonna have our palms at our sides. Exhale into your body setup. Feel the stability of your transverse and the support it provides for your low back. On the next exhale, use the right oblique, drag the right leg up and followed by the left. So your palms are your side, your legs are held in chair, and you're already thinking, I'm deeply wrapping my transverse to preserve this space in between the ground and my low back. Now I'm going to lengthen through my right oblique, slowly lowering my right heel until it taps onto the ground. And then I'm going to activate through the right oblique and draw it back up. Left leg hasn't moved. Let's alternate. Left oblique lengthens, slowly lowers that left heel. Exhale, contract, draw it back up. Back to neutral, sort of. All right, continue back to the right leg. Lower with control. Exhale, heavy leg drawn back up through the oblique. Exhale, left leg goes down. And left oblique draws the leg up. All right, nicely done. Let's lower both legs with control. Shake them out a little bit. And we'll try that same movement. But instead of moving one leg at a time, we'll go ahead and alternate both. Okay. So we want a stable pelvis, and we're thinking back and forth like a pinball, hopefully not quite that frantic, about which oblique is controlling this movement here. We're going to be switching from left to right. All right, so you can palpate, but remember always the most important work is being done in your transverse and pelvic floor. All right, palms at your sides. Exhale, draw the legs up into chair. All right, now here we go. I'm going to lower right heel with my right oblique. And then as the right leg comes up, now left leg goes down. Alternate, left oblique pulls, right oblique lengthens, transverse wraps. Continue. Stay at a pace where you can think about your work deeply. Contract and lengthen in opposition. Contract and lengthen in opposition. Good, and then lower both legs to the ground with control. Nicely done. Hopefully you're getting well warmed up in your transverse as well as in your obliques. Okay, now we're going to bring our palms to our ears, elbows in your peripheral vision. All right, find that good neutral space between your shoulder blades. They shouldn't be excessively drawn together or too wide. So find comfort there as you draw your elbows into your peripheral vision. Thread the fingers behind the head and then float the head up, resting in your hands. Right now, we're going to exhale and draw both legs up into chair. By the way, make sure your lats are working here. You feel their energy supporting this structure. All right, now we're going to exhale and extend that right leg out through a male slot. Feel that right oblique holding the weight of the leg, and then contract with the right oblique and draw it back in. Exhale, left leg extends, left oblique, helping to hold the weight of that leg. And then contract to draw back in. Exhaling deeply into your transverse. Again, that oblique work is great if you can master it, but you must master your transverse work. Good, okay, now let's lower the legs with control and we'll try one more movement, our double leg extension. So we'll extend both legs. If you're not ready for it, if you feel like your back is already popping off the mat or your rib cage is flaring out, don't do the double leg extension. Just continue to work on the single leg extension, and you can even do the single leg extension with one leg down and one leg in chair and extend. And that will help stabilize your low back if you're already feeling it there. Okay, palms at your ears, elbows in your peripheral, head floated up, weight of your head heavy in your chest and lats. Exhale, legs drawn into chair. Exhale deeply into the pelvic floor and transverse as both legs extend out through the male slot. And then slowly draw them in with control. Exhale, repeat. And return. We'll try two more. And last one. Exhale and extend. And return and lower legs one at a time to the ground. All right, nicely done. Okay, draw your knees towards your chest. Let them fall toward the left side of your body. Let them hang there or release as completely as you can. If your legs are on the ground, slide that bottom leg out to give that top glute just a better angle to stretch. And then extend that right arm out and take your gaze to the right. We're trying to melt the right leg on the left side and then the right shoulder blade to the mat. So nice rotation here. My left hand is gently applying pressure onto the outside of my right knee, giving me just a little bit more rotation, more stretch. All right, then roll back, hips on the ground, draw your knees to your chest, and then let the legs fall quietly to the right side of your body. So left leg's on top. Slide that right leg out just a little bit if you can or need to. Right hand on top of the left knee, pressing gently to open up the left side of your glutes a bit more. Left hand is teed out, opening through the chest and getting heavy through the left shoulder blade. All right, nicely done. Then we'll roll over onto one side. Take that top arm, press your torso off the mat, sneak that hand under the shoulder, and press yourself up into a seated position. Great class today. Yay. Take care of yourself this weekend, everybody. It's going to be cold, so make sure you get your errands done before Saturday. Take care. Bye.